Hello, everybody. Welcome in to the live this Memorial Day weekend. Greetings there, KP Heathen and Chili Chronicles. Welcome into the little show we got going on here tonight. Not much going on really, but just a rainy old last couple of days for us up here. I think maybe KP might have had a little bit of rain too there down his way. But looks like everything's starting to break loose here, and the rain might leave us alone for a few days, maybe, till we can get some outside work done. But yeah, Memorial Day's here, Memorial Day weekend, and hope everybody's celebrating it however they want to. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on this weekend. A little bit, I think the rain knocked a whole lot of it out for a lot of people. But for the most part, everybody seemed to be out and about doing things for visiting cemeteries, and I didn't. Yeah, it kind of slipped up on me too. There, really, I know it was coming up, but I didn't know it was this quick. I know it was coming up, and pretty soon, but I didn't know it was like this weekend and everything. But it is what it is. Um, we all celebrate in our own way. Uh, Everybody's lost loved ones. They generally go to cemeteries, place flowers on the graves and everything. But what it really meant, what Memorial Day really means, is basically celebrating in memory of the ones who fought in foreign wars and stuff here in the United States and gave their lives, basically. But it kind of caught on as a thing to go visit cemeteries, just regular cemeteries. And it went on for that. It ain't this Memorial Day holiday hasn't been really a holiday for very long. Uh, yeah, I picked this little hat up today. I thought, well, might well get into the spirit of things more or less. Yeah, people they go to the cemeteries and pay their respects to the loved ones and what have you. And I did that today. Well, day before years in today, actually. I went out and done a couple little things out and about, me and the old lady, and kind of took in the day. And the rain left us alone most of the day, and it kind of wanted to come back in there towards the time we was leaving. And we went to Harrisburg, Kentucky to visit. They having a flute festival at the Fort Harrod, and they got different things going on there, different dancers and flute people and Native American stuff. I don't know. I may go back tomorrow. We'll see how the day progresses in the morning after I get back from church. I'll probably go up there tomorrow afternoon, maybe. Lord willing, everything. But yeah, ain't a whole lot of doing this week. It's been wet and soggy. Ain't been able to get into the garden, of course, but everything looks pretty good in the garden. Everything's sprouting up and looking good and green and healthy and everything. I gotta get in there and as soon as I can in the garden and then prop up a couple of tomato plants where they're kind of leaning over it a little bit. But outside of that, everything else is looking pretty good. This rain has really helped a lot. I got some squash growing. Well, there you go. You can grow. Yeah, you don't need no big garden or anything like that. Yeah, that works fine. I've never done it, but I know people have done it. Well, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, you know, whatever works. You know, I cut my garden down by a third from what I had it last year, and I still think I got too much. But I'm not growing any corn this year, so I kind of made it up with everything else. It just gives me something to do and everything. And no, you can't do a whole lot being pregnated. There ain't no doubt about that. There ain't a whole lot you can do good out there in a big garden or anything. Yeah, I got tomatoes and squash and cucumbers and some pepper plants. And I got some cantaloupes out there. Got two different kinds of watermelon planted. Got some taters. I think that's about it. But Lord, I'll never eat all of it. No way. I'll give most of it away. You know, somebody wants any, I'll give it to them. Won't charge them nothing for it. Oh yeah, yeah. You kind of got that craving, don't you? Yeah, yeah. I like cantaloupe pretty good. I like them. Watermelon ain't too bad, you know. But I like cantaloupe pretty good. But of course, I like tomatoes too. Uh, Squash halfway. You know, I'll eat it. You know, but you know, if I had my choice, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I got in here. Had to fight with my computer the last 30 minutes. I thought it was going to be really late going live. It was going through a stupid update and everything and had to fight that. and everything. It was aggravating. I still got to clean it up and optimize it and restart it again, but I think I thought I'd just wait till after I done the live and then have more time. You know, it's funny when you don't have no, seems like you don't have any problems till you get ready to do something. And then they just kind of come right on top of you, don't they? About 45 minutes before the live comes on, my computer decides, you know, I think I'm going to do an update now. And you're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt sometimes. But I've got her. Oh, I've got her figured out, I think. And we're live right now. Might have been a couple minutes late, but that's better late than never, I guess. I talked to Barry a minute ago on the radio. I had to get back in there and get this live started before. Then I kind of left him hanging. But let's see. I don't know. Try to see if he's on the radio now. Oh, they're on there talking. Never mind. I'm live right now. Thank you very much. We don't need to discuss all your social problems there, Barry, but you know. Your social problems.
I might become antisocial.
No. Join the club.
Saves you a lot of headache.
That's what I heard on my radio. I can talk about it. All right, we'll kind of let that go there for a little bit. Oh boy. Anyway, Bercy, he forgot all about it. Oh, you don't. You really don't want to know what they were talking about. Really don't. This conversation, it's like when you walk into a room and two people talking, and you said, "Oh God, I shouldn't have walked in here in the middle of this." That sort of thing. Oh, yeah. Sometimes we can act like it sounds like a bunch of teenagers, and they're giggling and everything. Yeah, they can get a little bit. If you get 2 or 3 people in there talking and carrying on, you can have a fun conversation, I guess, depending on how far you want to go with it or whatever. Like CB radio, it's the same thing. It's just nobody, Hello there, Janet Potter. Welcome into this live. No, you didn't miss anything there, Janet. You kind of teenager talk and all this stuff. You know how teenagers are. Yeah, the talk it goes on the radio is sometimes like Chili. She'll was saying there. It kind of sounds like teenagers talking. Yeah, it can get that way sometimes. But welcome in there. I keep on saying wanting to say chili, but it's shell. Sorry about that. I'll get it right, Shell. Don't worry about it. I'll get it right. Yeah, y'all could be doing anything else tonight other than being on here, but you chose to be on here. Hello there. There he is. There's Storms. Hello, Barry. I kind of got you out of that conversation, didn't I? Pretty quick. Oh, boy. Yeah. As I said in the past, I'm not going to be in here too late tonight. I'm going to probably cut off on around 11, something like that. I got things to do tonight before I go to Biddy Bye for church in the morning. So we're going to hang around here and see what happens. But I think 2 hours is enough for anybody to be on here jibby jabbing. I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this link in the chat, and y'all be good little boys and girls, and you know, there it is. Don't fight over it. Oh boy, I ain't worried about no trolls getting in here. Well, actually, I'm wanting a troll or two so I can beat on them a little bit, but I don't usually have that kind of luck. I'd show you all how it's really done about getting rid of the trolls. What you do, you hurt their feelings, you know. But anyway, there it is. Yeah, I have. No, that's okay there, Shell. I understand. I understand that. Yeah. No. Well, you might could get on. You might could come up and kind of use your inside voice, as they say, and it might work out for you. But you do whatever you want to do. Boy, I hope not, but he may, and that could be possible. That's very highly possible. You know, you never know what goes through a person's mind when they're pushed to the breaking point, so to speak. He said he smelled. Wow, he said he smelled burning wires. Well, that don't sound good. They're gone.
Power on. 3.
Are you okay over, Barry? Over? I want to holler out and see if he was okay, but we'll know here in a minute, won't we? What's everybody been doing? Has everybody been getting any rain where they're at to mount anything? I believe that we've maybe not broken the drought here, but I think we've knocked a pretty good dent in it, I think, as far as wetness, but it would have to rain solid for a week to actually do a whole lot with the drought. And we are in a drought. Anytime you can walk out, look into rivers and stuff, you can walk. Some of them you can walk almost halfway up in the middle of them before you even come to water. Oh well, they probably dry pretty good there if you let them out. Yeah, it ain't been raining hard or nothing like that today. It's just kind of like a small rain, this morning. I was beginning to think it was going to be raining too much for the Flip Festival, but we went anyway, and I said, "Well, nothing else, we'll just check them out." And yeah, they were going strong when we got there, and the rain had already, it was just sprinkling just a little bit, and it finally just quit. But yeah, kind of look. It's about an hour ago. It was thundering in the west here, but that went plumb around us there, and we never did get nothing from that. No, I ain't got any plans there. Well, I've done everything I planned on doing. Went to the cemeteries and stuff today. Yeah, probably. Of course, I go to church tomorrow in the morning, but of course I go every Sunday, so it ain't anything different. But as far as cookouts or anything, no, nothing like that planned out. I guess if somebody had one, I'd probably went to it, but I don't think nobody's having anything. I think they've. Of course, I ain't talked to nobody either, so I really don't know whether, what everybody else is doing around here. But no, I ain't got nothing going on. I'm back, Barry. You on the radio over? Oh well, he'll come up here if you. What was that? Can you hear me? I don't know. I thought that was. Okay, hooking up the mic. Okay, I got you. Let me. Yeah. He's hooking up his mic. That's what he said. Yeah. Hooking up his mic. Yeah, I was beginning to think there for just a little bit that I was going to be able to go live tonight. Way my computer was acting up and acting like a stupid idiot. I'll fix that after a while though. I'll clean it out good and stuff. I know there was something going on. I figured it was updating anyway. Because I can always tell when it is updating, it starts running really slow. And that's what it was doing. And yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, there he is. Hello.
Hey,
Did you finally make it? Did you say you smelt wires burning?
yeah, I thought it was that fire across the road there where they're burning trash, but no, my power supply burned up.
Oh, oh God.
Yeah, I was out there. I guess it did it when I was outside talking to you guys on the radio. But I came in here because this room is off of, closest to that boy across the road there.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, well, maybe it's just smoke from his fire, and I looked over and I was going to tell you that I'll be on here with you in a minute, and looked at the power supply and I said, well, I need to turn it on. I don't remember turning it off. I sat there and I flipped the switch. I said, well, shoot, that's off. Let me turn it back on. Not a thing.
Oh God.
I said, uh-oh.
You got another one?
No, but I've got that power station I could always plug into. But
I think I might have one right laying around here somewhere.
I've had it for 10 or 11 years now.
Well, you done got you done got it to use all that, didn't you?
Yeah, it's finally let out the magic smoke. No wonder I smelled it. It smelled like
Hey.
wires burning.
His power supply burnt up on him, Shell. Things happen, I guess. Right when you don't expect them to or want them to, that's when it happens. It's a good thing it happened during the daytime and not of the night. You would have. Well, it's a good thing it also it just shut off like it did. Yeah, things like that. I mean, you got 11 years out of it. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, Lord.
Oh, don't you start that.
Wow, too late. Too late. Oh, God. I tell you what, last Sunday, and well, actually Monday too, maybe Tuesday, I felt rough. My head was all screwed up inside, which is already anyway. That's beside the point. But that dead Jim sciences, man, was wreaking havoc on me, dude. I like to never got them busted up where my nose would start running. Once my nose started running, it was okay. I mean, it started clearing up. I guess relieved the pressure or whatever.
Did you have any trouble catching it?
No. Hello there, Homestead Aquarius. How you doing there, man? Welcome in. Yeah.
Hello, Homestead Aquarius.
Welcome into this.
My steaks in here, dude.
You're not getting high off of it, are you?
No, it's a sick, I think it's a. I always thought it was a sickening smell. I hope it didn't hurt the radios any.
Nah, I don't think it could.
It's hot.
Yeah, I did that. It was Wednesday or Thursday. Of course, I was eating some hot stuff, a little bit of hot stuff before that, but I ate some Chinese. And of course, that Chinese stuff is already spicy, and that's what really got my nose running. And after that, it's okay. But I know I'm glad it was better. Put it that way. 'Cause I couldn't do nothing. I was trying to walk across the floor, room, and I was staggering and running all kinds of stuff, just like I was drunk or something. My God, my wobbling gear was off. Synchronizer, or whatever you want to call it, stabilizer. But that's to be expected this time of year anyway, because we're right in the middle of hay fever and all kinds of other crap.
You need to take a cue from Homestead Aquarius and just drench everything in cayenne.
That would be the great thing to do.
Remember, if you're not used to it, you go to use the restroom.
Well, that's my problem. See, if I was to eat just a little bit of it, even though it would help me, I would get rid of one problem and get another one. But yeah, I know. Yeah, hot stuff is always good for stuff like that. It seems like it works better. Well, it does work better than medicine. I got allergy medicine here, but I never did take any of it. I wouldn't have a bathroom left. No, I wouldn't either. I tell you, I'd have to move everything into my bathroom because I'd have to be sitting there for all day long, and I'd move my coffee pot and everything in there to sit there. But if you look at it one way, at least I get rid of my sinuses, Yeah, vitamin C, cayenne. Cayenne. Yeah, I wouldn't say I miss it, but I miss being without it, to put it that way. If it come down to it, it didn't have no more coffee. If they quit selling coffee tomorrow, it'd be like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Be out there trying to concoct your own version of coffee with dry nutshells and stuff,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm understand. That's understandable too, and a lot of times, I once thought that coffee didn't keep me awake, and really it don't. But yeah, it affects people different.
My thoughts keep me awake more than coffee does.
You what?
My thoughts keep me awake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, such as they are, Barry, caffeine back in old days, in the cowboy days, let's put it that way, they didn't they had, some of them had coffee, but some of them they used chicory, and it had caffeine in it too, I think.
Very, very small amount.
Mm-hmm.
They used it mainly to make the coffee go further. So they would mix it in with the coffee beans and
Mm-hmm.
it would make it go further.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't want to go without coffee either.
Well, no, you take, the coffee was a mainstay back then. They drank more coffee than they did water back then.
Somebody's been, I saw a video where someone bought hi Janet. Somebody's been buying the same coffee brand for years and they got a big, one of them big bags of the beans to grind it home. And they said they were smaller they were no bigger than the tip of your pinky. And they showed a picture of it. And they were tiny. About as small as a black-eyed pea.
Huh.
And I said, how in the shrinkflation doesn't work that way. You either grow a full-size bean or because you can't, it's got to turn brown. It's got to be,
Yeah.
you can't harvest it while it's green.
Well, all them commercials from, it showed Ron Valdez out there picking coffee beans with that donkey out there. They look pretty big, them coffee beans did. But, I say if you know what to look for, you can find caffeine in just about anything. But if it would it wouldn't probably be as good as coffee. Yeah, oh yeah.
It could be dwarf beans. I don't know. I've never heard of any, but I'm sure it's possible. But I understand where the person who made the video, I know where they're coming from. Like, because you're used to seeing, size of a certain size of coffee bean. If you've been buying that brand for years,
Mm-hmm.
you're used to it. But then when you get a whole bag and it's all the same, they're all tiny. Which I'm sure it's still, probably still good coffee. It's just smaller beans.
Yeah.
You don't have to work so hard when you grind it.
Yeah, true. True. Yeah, I got some ground coffee, but I use it only when I have to. I don't mind drinking it. I will drink it. It's just the problem with me is that you let a pot sit there for very long, it starts getting stout.
Yeah. And if you totally forget about it, it turns to coffee syrup.
Yeah, you sit there and go grab it there, get you a cup. You wait about 2 or 3 hours and go get you another cup, and it starts getting stronger and stronger as you go.
Yeah. Starts leaving permanent stains in your coffee maker.
Yeah, it's like
There's one time, man, I was just dog tired, dude. And I had maybe 2 cups of coffee and it just wasn't working. I fell asleep and I woke up the very next day. That coffee maker, it evaporated some of the coffee and the rest of it burnt to the bottom of the carafe. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun to clean out.
Uh-huh.
Chip it away.
Scraping it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you should have maybe woke up and got you a big cup of that old coffee there. It'll probably woke you right up. Oh, poop bean. What are we talking about? Here, hold on a minute. Cope, Luwak, and black ivory from elephant digested poop beans.
No, thank you.
No, I think it. No. I'm not going to. I'll quit drinking coffee if that's where it comes from.
It's right up there with those. They got eating beans and pooping them out, and then yeah. No, thank you.
It's being held for review. Yeah, ew. That's right, Homestead, ew.
That's
Yeah.
what is that? Zebra? No.
Huh?
Wait a minute. Trying to think of the name of that animal that eats the beans and they scoop them up, and it's high price coffee.
Oh, is it the one? Is it the one that's where the monkey eats it and then poops it out? And
Yeah.
then yeah, I heard about. I was getting ready to mention that.
No, I don't. I give that a miss too.
Yeah, find out what kind of brand, and that's supposed to be a high price coffee there.
And what if they make a mistake and you get some scat mixed in with your coffee? No, thank you. No.
Yeah, you'd have to be. I mean, I don't know if you can boil it enough to make it. I don't think so.
I mean, I might be able to lift the coffee cup, but I don't think I'm going to be tipping it into my mouth because my gag reflexes won't let me.
You want to try it? You can't drink coffee now. You're pregnant, let alone poop coffee. Not Quan and his elephant.
Hey, maybe that's why so many babies, you fight to get them to sleep. Sometimes newborns, especially, that's what's happened. You've had coffee and they're like wide awake and wired for life. They come out of the wound and they're like.
Maybe that monkey poop coffee is what Starbucks sells.
Yeah.
What is it? $8 a cup?
I don't know, but I quit Starbucks years ago. Even that stuff that comes in the cooler, in the glass bottle.
Mm.
Last time I had a bottle of that, which is already $3 back then, before all this inflation happened. Last one I had, it was like pure syrup. I said, "Bill, this is nasty."
Well, I've never bought any coffee there, but I've heard different prices. I've heard them $6, $8, and that was back like 2 years ago.
People are saying that they all starting to taste the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
One way to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. I never thought about that. Well, no, if I had to choose between Juan Valdez and Muhammad and his elephant coffee, no. I'll take Juan any day. I'm just like Homestead. I'd say if we actually, we're talking, that coffee there is your high gourmet coffee. If this so-called gourmet stuff that they have out there, if you actually know what it took to make that, you probably.
Oh my God, they have delivery. Who in the right mind? Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats all deliver Starbucks. Who in their right mind is going to pay Starbucks prices, the delivery price, and tip the person?
Not me.
You look at
I would,
$30 right there.
I would say, here's your tip. Get you a better job.
Yeah.
That's a tip. Your tip of the day. Stocks are invest in stocks or something like that. Stocks and bonds. Anytime you can have a coffee that's called Death Wish, you probably shouldn't be drinking it. It's kind of like, Death Wish.
I saw one on Amazon the other day, the Devil's Espresso.
I don't know. I'd have to say, can I try a sample of it before I actually buy one? Because, Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I didn't know it was $20, but I don't doubt that one bit.
I'm looking at Starbucks right now, and they won't list the prices until you decide to order something. And I'm just like, yeah, you're ashamed of your prices. That's why they won't list it.
I thought that $8 was a high price. $20, yeah. Now, I've never bought any of that, so I don't know.
I have. My girls thought they would be, part of some, coffee movement or something.
Coffee culture.
And they wanted iced coffee, which Starbucks iced coffee is pretty good, but I'd say now it's probably nasty. But it's got chunks of ice in it.
Uh-huh.
And it's pretty good on a hot summer's day. I'll give it that. But back then, it cost me about almost $20 for all three of us. And I was just like,
you can go to Mickey D sells the iced coffee now.
Yeah, probably cheaper.
Yeah, it probably tastes the same too. I've never drunk it iced coffee. I just thought that iced coffee was an insult to coffee drinkers.
Yeah.
To coffee drinkers, because my idea of drinking coffee is a good piping hot cup of coffee, not no ice down nasty.
Well, I'm like this. If you have to have caffeine, last thing you want while it's hot is a hot cup of coffee. So grab a soda. Yeah. Some soda has got twice as much caffeine in it than coffee does.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It probably is tasty. I can see where it would be tasty, but you drink about that much of that iced coffee, and your eyes will be that big. You wouldn't be able to go to sleep for 3 days. I wouldn't anyway.
It's like a legal version of. Well, I better not say that on YouTube.
You ate 3 Big Macs at once?
Hey, if that baby's craving Big Macs, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, I have a recipe locked in my brain on what it actually tastes like, that mocha cappuccino, and it's actually cheaper to make it at home than it is go to Starbucks.
Yeah, we're gonna be sitting there talking about coffee, and see, Cheryl says she can't drink coffee because of the baby right now. She'll be in there looking at that coffee pot.
Mm-hmm. Wait till nobody's looking and make her a pot of coffee.
Yeah. And after the baby's born, she'll wonder why it's jumping off the ceiling.
So I'm sorry, Sal. We didn't mean to be a bad influence.
Yeah. We're talking about coffee, and here she is. She can't drink it. Well, you could probably drink. You could probably drink some decaffeinated. I'd say that probably wouldn't hurt
Just
you.
imagine it's got caffeine in it. What in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Oh, there's my flashlight. Okay. God almighty. Oh. What is this Mountain Dew?
You boil water in grounds in pots, then strain it. Well, maybe that probably wouldn't be bad for you there if you drunk just a little bit of it. I'm not going to give you no medical advice or anything, but you kind of use your own judgment on it. Get a decaf, one of the two. It couldn't hurt you, I don't think. But, well, it might be something you can ask your doctor, your baby doctor.
Okay. So this citrus Cabo Mountain Dew that I like has way less caffeine than coffee does. Thought it had twice as much. It only has 55 milligrams. If I'm trying to read it without my glasses, which you know how that goes. Yeah, 56 milligrams. I'm sorry. Because you're supposed to be able to read tiny, tiny print. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I know. Let's sell a radio to a person and give him a manual that he can't read without an electron microscope.
Yeah. Mocha cappuccino coffee with cocoa mix. Add it to the blender. Yeah, I used to like Mountain Dew, and well, I still do, but I don't drink it like I used to. No, I cut back on Mountain Dew. It was working on my kidneys. It was working on my kidneys, and really, I got to drinking Canada Dry ginger ale here lately, and L8. They make a soft drink here in Kentucky called Ale-8-1, and that's pretty good too. Believe it or not, that Canada Dry opened my senses up when I drank it. You get it cold and then drink it. It would you could feel your whole head just loosening up. I guess it was that ginger in it or something.
Yeah, it's probably the ginger.
Go ahead.
You ever tasted ginger by itself?
Uh-huh.
It's got a bit of a bite to it, and the more you eat of it, the hotter it gets.
That's say L8 is made out. It's got ginger too.
Yeah, ginger's good for you.
I noticed it when I brought, and especially when I drank Ale-8-1, that when I'd be stopped up like that, or even felt kind of icky, I drank that, and it would clear it up. Seem like. But yeah. Mary Ann is better. What is Mary Ann, Robert?
Yeah. So ginger is an anti-inflammatory, which is
I got it. I remember now. I'm sorry, it's Barry.
Yeah.
I was going Mary Ann. Then you said ginger. I said, I get where. I get you there, Holmes said. Yeah, that's pretty good one there. You kind of threw me there for a minute. Yeah, ginger. I say it would be.
It says it's an anti-inflammatory, so it will actually that's like part of the reason why our sinuses don't want to move is because they're inflamed.
No, I didn't try the new flavor. I just tried the original Canada Dry. Don't let the word Canada fool you. It's still pretty good.
Yeah.
A little pun in there, a little jab.
Jab at Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, those cats are getting into something.
Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Probably that bag of cans that I keep picking up. Oh, look, humans got them all bagged up. Let's knock it over.
Yeah, let's just knock it in the floor.
I know what you're doing in there.
Yeah. It's all good now. It's all good. I mean, I didn't, I just assumed it was, that ginger had some kind of benefits to it because I could notice, like I said, the difference when I drunk it, that it would open my, nasal cavity up.
I'll have that living room trash before I get off this live.
Oh my God, he gotta be having. I bet his stomach is made of cast iron or something.
Yeah.
And I bet when he goes to the bathroom, he wishes he didn't do that.
I think that's fun.
Oh, I bet that is. I bet you could hear him for 2 blocks down screaming.
Especially the stem. The stem of a banana is tough. Can you imagine? No, never mind. Don't even imagine that.
That's all you eat is raw veggies and fruits.
Well,
at least he could peel the skin off the banana.
That doesn't sound like. He sounds lazy. Is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, I'm lazy too, but at least when I eat banana, I'm gonna take that skin off because I ain't eating that skin. That's just like,
because that doesn't sound very appealing. Sorry.
he probably smells like garlic and turmeric. Yeah, he probably does. Well, you can try it there, Shell, but peel the banana. Very appealing. LOL. Ha ha ha. Very appealing.
Well, I tell you what, it's made it humid in the house, hasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was about 30 minutes ago or something like that. Now it ain't too bad. I still got the door open, but
Hi, Shawnee. I bet it is. I remember those days.
Well, yeah, and you might well get used to it. It's the way it's going to be from now on out, I think. Hey, welcome in there anyway. We're talking about the benefits of eating ginger and everything. Ginger and What else we talk about?
Coffee beans and
Monkey poop beans and something else, wasn't it?
the high price of nasty coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but on the upside, I'm getting kisses and lovins from a kitten, so it's all good. What a sweetheart. And they get older and they're nasty.
You bought some plants from a guy in the woods. that whole comment right there.
They used to sell them. They used to sell them from an alley, but they got too crowded with all the other people.
She met a guy in the woods and filled her van with plants. Oh, I have to poke fun at you, Shawnee.
So shady characters in a trench coat in an alley is just not good enough for her. She's graduated to the woods.
Oh, yeah. Look like, yeah. Shawnee was over trying to lure people into her van.
I bet she's got candy in that van. She probably made it.
Yeah. I didn't think Shawnee would do that, but I don't know. We don't know.
Oh, I get it now. I get it now. The show vans is just a cover.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
And Janet Potter wants to know where she can meet that guy. She wants to know where he lives at and how she meet him.
Cat. Oh my God. Will you get off the keyboard, please?
Well, let's see what.
You're too cute to be
Someone
doing
better
wrong.
make sure he's okay. Shawnee and her plants. She's so much a dedicated gardener that she meets shady characters in the woods to get plants from the black market. Now you gotta give her love or dedication to the topic.
I like the creativity of it. No,
yeah. This guy steps out of the woods there. You got a big long trench coat on, you know. Hey, you want to look at my merchandise? You know, he's got a long brim hat on and a big long trench coat. I got some merchandise.
You're not sure when he opens that trench coat if he's going to be flashing you or showing you some goods, you know.
Oh, he's probably going to show some goods.
Man in the woods abducted by a couple of rusty vans. Story at 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about there, Robert. How does one set a location for that using the latitude and longitude? I don't know.
Hey, Gear.
Oh, yeah. Gear says the van says free seeds on it. Oh, I hope she didn't get that guy off of Facebook Marketplace. You know, that's usually some shady people on there. Come and buy the big tree in the woods. I'll be standing next to the big tree in the woods. Craigslist.
If you see a gnome village, you went too far.
Yeah.
The fairies will escort you back.
Yeah. 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 Welcome in there, dear. Good to have you in there. I'm glad you come in on this crazy topic here, but it kind of went this way. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. He met him on Facebook Marketplace. No. I understand, Shawnee. I'm just trying to poke fun at you.
Midnight, did you really have to knock over the fan?
Oh. She brought the plants across the border from Iowa. Oh. Mm-hmm.
No, that's not shady at all.
Yeah, no, that's totally legitimate.
See, you get to know somebody for a while, you start learning things about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're learning a lot by Shawnee, unfortunately, that it's going to keep us up at night. Just thinking about it. We was talking about that earlier, what kept us up at night from going to sleep. Now, there's one more thing to add to it. Be sitting there trying to sleep, and all of a sudden it'll pop in your mind. I wonder if Shawnee is getting some more contraband from Iowa again. Like,
get off the keyboard. My God, what are you doing? Oh, I know what it is. All right, I'm gonna go feed these cats. I'll be right back.
Plant trafficking. Interstate compact. I don't know. How did you know you was at the border when you was in the woods? There was a marker or a piece of tape on a tree or something. Meet me at the yellow ribbon tied around the tree. Find the yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. As that song goes. Yeah. But, yeah, Shawnee got it going on there. Gonna be planting some plants pretty soon. But that's pretty exciting. Oh, yesterday she got a package. Do we want to know what was in the package there, Shawnee? Or are you going to tell us? Oh, okay. Well, you told us then. Oh, well, it all sounds pretty good there, yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We all got to have fun, don't we? All right, here, Shell. Have a good one. Appreciate you coming in and spend some time with us. You have a good one. And then we'll probably talk to you tomorrow night there, or see you in there on Barry's Live Bird tomorrow night. So you have a good one, Shell.
See you later, Shell.
Yeah.
You made my brain go back to way back to that song, Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Thanks
And
a lot. I appreciate that.
That was the code word I said it. He gave Shawnee. Look for the yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. And Shawnee says, "Why have I heard that song before?" Tie a yellow ribbon.
1973 by Dawn.
Uh-huh. Tony Orlando and Don.
I'm showing my age. I don't care.
Hey, Tony Orlando and Don. That's the name of the group.
Yeah, but they're saying the song is only by Dawn.
Yeah, but he sung
But
it.
Tony was singing it.
But he had his song when he had his show. His show.
Yeah,
It used to be. You remember watching his show on TV?
vaguely.
Vaguely, yeah. But they were. He was. That was his opening song. Every damn song. Every damn show was that.
Yeah, because Dad couldn't stand it, and when it would come on, because he would do that. He was doing that channel surfing thing. Well,
Yeah.
I would be the one changing the channel for him, and he's like, "No, not that."
No. Hell no. No. I'd rather watch Laverne and Shirley than that.
Dad was into jazz, so no, he didn't want no Tony Orlando.
No. Cat. How come every box you?
And growing up in Cleveland, I don't know too many people that watch Hee Haw.
Oh, I don't know either. But Hee Haw was a big thing back in here.
Yeah, but in a big city, you just don't really expect anybody to. Evidently, it had a following in Cleveland, but
yeah.
But there's a lot of shows that you didn't think anybody, would pay any attention to, and they had this cult following practically.
It was called that one show was called the Tony Orlando and Don Show. That's what it was called. All channel surfing, all three of them.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably like it was back here and down here when I was younger. About 3 or 4 is all you had anyway. And
if the weather was right,
yeah. If
the weather was right, you get one from another state, but they were carrying the same thing.
you would squeeze 5 in, maybe, or 6, but 2 or 3 of those would be educational channels. So
yeah, and they always had a better signal than the other channels.
Oh, strong!
And it was just like it's like, what are you, camped out in my front yard?
Yeah, and but you had to play Russian roulette with the antenna.
Yeah.
Basically, is what it was. Got a prisoner at the jail not breathing, and no CPR is being given at this time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
Well, it's a good possibility they have a do not resuscitate request on them. I mean, their life's probably so miserable. They're just like, well, if I stop breathing, don't give me CPR. Some people are like that.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, it'd make me so mad sometimes. I was trying to get a special channel or TV show that I'd want to watch, and it'd be on VHF and on channel 3 or 14, something like that. You'd be trying to turn that dad Jim antenna. Watch Star Trek on there and Batman and stuff like that. And they'd say, "Who turned the TV?" They'd be wanting to watch UHF, like 18 or something like that, for Gunsmoke or something like that. Who turned the TV antenna? Now we had to go out there in the dark and turn it. Yeah, but I mean, if you look at it one way, those days were pretty awesome, though. Even though you had to go search for your stations to pull them in, I think all in all, it was worth it in the end.
Well, I think that's why most of us kids just hung out outside all the time or down the road. Because,
yeah.
But I remember Mom making a comment one time. She said, "It's funny when the kids' cartoons come on Saturday morning. The picture's perfect."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've tried that too before. Until one day, I think Dad, he got tired of it and he said, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out there and I'm going to take the antenna down and put down a new wiring on it and a new antenna." He got tired of messing with it. That's what he done, and it made a difference, a total big difference. Of course it would. But why didn't you do it to start with? Oh yeah, we like the TV Guide. Yeah, that TV Guide was awesome. Cat, I know what you trying. Oh, it is Pookie. It's Pookie Kitty.
Pookie, oh, look at the baby.
It's a Pookie Kitty. It is every one of them boys.
He's sticking out.
Every one of them boys. Every one of them. All 5 of them.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. We checked the other day. I was hoping for one or two of them to be girl, but they're not. Every one of them boys. Yeah, I said, "Oh my God, 5 tomcats. We're gonna have 5 plus. We're gonna have 7 tomcats running around here." I think that outside of Pookie there, she's the only one that's up. Everybody else is done passed out somewhere. I don't hear nothing. It's pretty quiet. And the only reason why I know she was there because she was playing with my foot. Yeah, they've been going out and having a blast outside, and but they doing pretty well. I got a warm up here in a day or two. Give them some warmer.
Still smell that power supply.
Yeah.
Ow. Cat.
Everybody was tomcat fighting. Yeah. That's what it's going to amount to here one day. One day it's going to be tomcats everywhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know it's coming. It's just a matter of time. Southern tomcats? No. Yeah, Toby and Smokey, today I thought it was funny. Toby wanted to fight or wrestle and play with Smokey. And he was sitting there, Smokey was, and Toby was biting on him and everything. And I guess it made him mad. And he just flew up there and got him down, was holding him down and gave him a good whipping. Yeah, I said, yeah, Toby, you thought that wasn't going to happen, didn't you? He said, no, that's enough of that. You just held him down and just whooped the piss out of him. Held him down and done it. And he's almost as big as Toby, Smokey is, but Smokey's getting old and he ain't going to tolerate no stupid stuff. Boy, I don't know. Well, now, go ahead, Barry.
There goes Paint. She saw something she didn't like. She ran down through the hallway.
Yeah, probably going in there and whoop up on somebody or something. Rusty, she ain't been beating up on Toby anymore here lately. I tried to break her from it a little bit, but she just quit on her own mostly. But yeah, that's just a cat phase they're going through with,
Oh, Shawnee, bunch of get-togethers are happening now. A lot of these homestead gardening channels, and I was watching one today and won some seeds, so I'll get them in a few days.
Huh.
It was Mrs. T with the T. I guess the right number, and I get 5 packets of seeds.
Oh,
But
pretty
I'll
good.
probably not get to grow this year.
Yeah. Well, and seeds that I thought wasn't no count. I just throwed them out on the ground there. Basically, mixed them up with the dirt with the flower seeds, and 2 or 3 of them's already coming up now.
There you go.
I think next year I'm not even going to full with no trays. I'm just going to just sow them right into the ground. That's what they used to do a long time ago, was do that. They'd sow them right into the ground, and pick what they wanted out of the bed, and plant them.
I know. Gear, I'm so far behind on growing stuff that I'm eternally grateful that we got rain for 4 days in a row, but it's kind of hampered my growing stuff.
Yeah, I don't even know what. It might be a couple of days before I'll be able to get in mine. I got a few things to do. I chopped it out a little bit before the rain came, but I'm pretty sure that I'll probably have to get back in there again with a hoe. I didn't walk down there today to look at it, but I can guarantee you the weeds are coming in it.
Oh, yeah.
By now.
There's some weeds in this one in the front yard. I got most of the weeds out the other day, but by the time we dry up some, yeah, I'll be in the same boat. I paint. Oh,
Yeah, that's about how it goes there, Gear. Sure enough. That's how it works out. Yeah, I'll get in there. It'll probably Monday or Tuesday be drying up to get in there. I don't want to get in there
pretty good.
wading mud up to my ankles. I ain't gonna do that. That's silly. I'll just wait. If I have to wait 2 or 3 days, I'll wait 2 or 3 days, I guess.
That was me and 2 other people I've never seen before. It was on your live today. Earlier when you were at the
At the fort, yeah. That was my fault. I couldn't see the comments. Well, I could see the comments, but I couldn't tell who they were because my phone was turned down on the brightness.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wasn't aiming to go live then. It was like a spur of the moment, and I couldn't tell how much battery life I had left on the phone anyway, but I had plenty after I got to look, and then I filmed a few segments of it, but I know just as sure as I make a video of it that YouTube's going to call a strike on it because it did last time on the music. There's certain music that was, as long as somebody was singing with it, it'd be okay. But as soon as it was like music and somebody dancing, you asking for it. So I started to film a couple of segments today, and I got to thinking, well, no, what's use of doing it because I'm not going to be able to put it out if without getting a strike, or a warning or something like that.
There's some prepping channels that I watch you go in and do. They do a video where they're how you could prep on $20 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The music in the background, and they've said during their live streams, they said they just tell them, look, I can't help Walmart or Lowe's or somebody's got music playing in the background. It's not about the music, it's about what the topic,
Uh-huh.
They fought YouTube over it. YouTube just let it go. Like, nothing you really can do about it.
Yeah, there's not. It's just it doesn't affect my channel. They said, but unless I want to be monetized, that's the only way to affect it. But
I mean, one day I'm sure they'll have AI integrated into YouTube Studio where you could strip music off of it, leave the voice,
Yeah.
But then that kind of defeats the purpose. If you're at a place like you were today, well, what are they dancing to? Silence? No, they had music playing.
What's the point of me filming whatever was the Spanish? They were dancing to Spanish music.
All I heard was the thump thump and the bass to it. I couldn't even tell you what the music was.
And that's all it was. And I filmed a few different segments of different things, but I quit because now I'll do the flute stuff. Now that don't get bothered, but we'll just see. We'll just have to see when I put it together how it goes.
They've dinged people who made their own music for their videos. There's a guy over in the UK, Andy Kirby.
Yeah.
that produces his own music, he uses it in his videos. And I don't know if he's ever got dinged, but I mean, all he's got to do is say, "Hey, I made that music."
Yeah, I'm just going after I get put together. You know, I know what's going on. They're going to say something. I'm just going to say something right back to them. You know, I don't care. It ain't
All I
copyrighted.
do is put a Creative Commons on it. There's nothing they can do about it.
I put one now.
If you're a person that produces your own music for your videos,
Hmm.
and it's not already copyrighted music, it's your own creation.
Hmm.
There's a website or 2 or 3 that you can go to that you can put a Creative Commons license on it.
Hmm.
It means that you could use it on anything, and anyone else can use it too. You have to give that person credit though. So somewhere on your description,
Hmm.
you would put music made by Randall Crowe, or sorry, I didn't mean to put that word out there. Sorry, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know, it's stupid because these record companies are they've already stolen all the money they're going to steal from people.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's really. It's the algorithms that's run by AI anyway, and they're picking and everything, and they got how it is. But after I get it put together and get it out there, we'll see what happens. See what I'll just cross that bridge when I come to it. But
Well, it's not that. It'd be something else they'll whine about.
no, I guarantee you, I can spend another hour talking about my crap with them over stuff that made absolutely no sense. That why they would give me a strike when it wasn't really a strike. It doesn't affect your channel. Well, why are you giving it to me then?
Yeah, why bring it to my attention?
Why?
This musician allows people to use this content on YouTube. Well, great. But why'd you bring it up?
Yeah. And I got one couple of show in my videos there where the very first of the video has got a like introduction music of original introduction music of that particular show. About 40, well, see, now would be like, how many years it would be old? Probably 80-year-old. Oh, it's a copy. Who, and I just disputed it. I said in my comments, I said, who in the world is going to complain about it when this music's over 80-year-old?
Exactly.
I mean, who cares? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of bull. You're not dealing with no real people anyway to start with. When they do that, it's not a real person sitting behind a keyboard doing that. It's not. And it's going to get a lot worse too, people. I'm going to get people a little bit of heads up on stuff. You think it's bad now, give it about a year when YouTube, for example, and Facebook and Google switches completely to AI on the search engines and everything. I mean, there'll be no more human personnel involved in it. It'll be totally run by AI. You think it's bad now? Then again, it could be better. But who knows? I'm going to say it's going to be worse.
When I was running my radio station, it was considered. It's not even considered a radio station by FCC standards.
Yeah.
But people were up in arms on a couple of these forums that I was a part of. forums for low power radio stations, and they're like, "Yo, you really should get licensed to play that music on there." And I said, "Why?" The FCC clearly states they don't recognize your efforts as a legitimate radio station. I could cover 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 miles with AM and play all the music I want, and the FCC still does not consider it a real radio station. But there's this one company, I want to say it's ASCAP, but I don't think that's it. I think it's a different music licensing company that hooked a bunch of these low-powered stations into paying them to be allowed to play the music that company covers. And come to find out later on, no, the FCC doesn't consider you a legit radio station unless you have a license. Even if whether you're a pirate or you're running low power under their rules. They don't consider you a legit radio station. If somebody pops up on a channel you're using, you have to move.
Yep.
So it's, you're a hobby.
Well, yeah, that's sad, Homestead, when you have to do something like that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to intentionally get out here and put stuff out, that I know I'm not supposed to. Okay? I'm not going to do it. But when it makes common sense, you just like out here, Joe Blow out here trying to share what's going on in a particular event or something like that. And there's music in the background. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Walk over to the stage and tell them to shut it down, the music part down, because you're trying to film a YouTube channel?
I'm sorry, Senorita, but your dance is going to have to stop. I'm trying to film and you got music going.
I'm going to get up here. Can I speak something? I need this music to shut down right now because I'm trying to shoot a YouTube video over here to put on my channel. And I don't want to get a copyright strike. So I need you all to stop this stupid music so I don't get a strike.
Yeah.
I can see me doing that.
Yeah, because you're so special.
I'm so entitled. I'm just, I'm not going,
I have seen that mentality.
Yeah.
I have seen people like these auditors that go out, these people claim they're auditors.
Uh-huh.
They'll go out and they'll act like because they're a YouTuber, they get special treatment. No, you are not press unless you are registered as press.
Uh-huh. But yeah, it's all a big thing anyway. But I thought I'd bring that anyway. I'm going to put the video out as soon as they get it together. I'm going to go tomorrow maybe. And like I said, if the Lord's willing, and do some more filming on it maybe. But we'll see what happens. But it's just a bull crap. You just do it anyway. Just do it anyway and see what happens. It's just a hobby to me anyway, so I don't care one way or another.
Yeah.
I like getting on here and with everybody and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But even though it's still aggravating, but at the same time, but we'll get through it. Yeah, I know another particular YouTube channel that sometimes during their lives play music in the background that I know for a fact would be getting me strikes. And I don't know if anything's ever been done to them or not, but I just know it's just asking for it. But I don't know. It's just a thing we're going to have to deal with if we want to continue playing around with YouTube. But it's just something that everybody's just going to have to get used to and deal with the best way they can. And at the end of the day, you got to realize that it may get worse. So they employ all that AI technology that they talk about getting rid of all the search engines on Google will be AI driven. So if you was to type, like right now, you was to type in a particular search topic and it would come up one thing now. But once they get in there, you type that same search parameter, it'll come up something different.
Yeah, they're already pushing it.
So you're not getting 100%. Are you getting the truth of what you're looking for, or just what they're wanting to push on you? Hello there. Hello there. Are you Pookie or Buttercup? Oh no, you're Butters. You're Butters. He's the littlest one. There's Butters. He's little.
Oh,
He's little, but he still holds his own with the rest of them.
Oh, he's a cutie. I got one of those. Let me see.
Come on, go down there, Butters. He's the runt. He's the runt of the litter, but he still holds his own. Oh, yeah, you got one. Meow, meow, meow.
I didn't say that.
Meow. Hello, kitty, kitty. Meow.
She's out of here.
Enough of that.
Come on, baby.
Sammy, kitty, kitty.
Well, she changed her
Sammy,
mind.
kitty. Sammy, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, Sammy. God, Sammy's such a butthole.
Oh, cats don't like that. The babies don't like the fan.
Oh, they don't either. They don't either.
They won't even walk in front of it without. Like they'll get real low to the floor.
Yeah, like it's gonna blow them away. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not even the good fan. The good fan would blow them away. Look at that 32-inch metal fan in the other room.
It was funny watching these cats yesterday. After that one rain, we were sitting out there and they were coming out. They couldn't figure out that wet grass, and they was trying to step over. They was trying to step over the grass, and they didn't like it wet until all of a sudden, I guess it just clicked. Oh, we don't care no more, so we're just going to run through it. And yeah, they're all buttholes. Every one of them.
Hey, how you doing? That baby wants your attention.
Meow, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh, she kissed it.
They're having a time running that back and forth out the door.
Go ahead, Pink.
Oh yeah, there's something else. They're all boys though, like I said. God, I know it's just going to be a big cluster before too long. One big cluster.
Okay.
Come on, kitty, Pookie. No, they don't. They're not even listening to me right now. Yeah, I'm gonna give everybody a heads up. I'm gonna shut her off about 11:30. That'll be 2 hours. Gonna start at 9:30. I am going to get things done before Betty bye. Yeah, I may even break down and take some allergy medicine just to get this. My eyes been watery too today. Oh, I need to do. Going to give you a day Jim cup of coffee is what I need to do.
Yeah, go for
it. So I'll be back here in a second. Y'all
right.
hang in there. I'll be back. And then when I get back, you can go get you one or whatever.
Oh no, I'm good. I get tired of drinking coffee. Olmsted, what have you been into? So yeah, I don't exactly know what all's popped up in my garden because I took a glance at it yesterday in between rain. And I need to look at it again real good probably tomorrow. I was kind of hoping them marigolds would have popped up already, but nope. Nothing yet. Unless that's what's over there in the garden. That might be what I'm looking at. But boy, it's not much lately. Just work on my patio and cabin. I imagine that keeps you pretty busy. That's a good deal. I might have marigolds out there already. Just I haven't grown them in so long. I forgot what they look like when they first sprout up. But they're similar marigold flower seeds I got from Robin at Robin Gardens. Not Robin the Garden. There's a difference. He's got a pretty good garden going. I didn't get to see what seeds I'm going to be getting, so it's going to be a complete surprise to me. They were at that meetup, and they had about 6 people all talking at the same time. And she showed the seeds, but I didn't get to see exactly what they were. So I was surprised. It would be a surprise. That's all right. I like surprises. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, this wet weather is gonna, as soon as it gets to where it'll be a lot of mowing, that's for sure. I'll be a busy beaver on top of what else I got to do, going on to do this week.
Yeah. Well, can't say you're bored.
No, that's for sure. If I get bored, it's my own fault.
Yeah.
It's basically, Well, you know, it is what it is. I'm just glad and thankful that I'm able to even do anything. You know, but it, you know, that's just the way it is. But yeah, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff to do around here. I just gotta get to doing it.
Yeah, but was it any hot pepper seeds you never had before? That's the question.
Yeah,
I got some planted, but I don't know if they're going to come up.
I think I got two or three bell peppers planted and two or three of the other type of. They're not hot peppers. They're just like I don't know what you call them, but they're not hot or anything. Banana peppers, yeah. I got some banana peppers and some regular bell peppers planted. The sweet bell peppers because I like that in my pinto beans and stuff, and salads too. But I like bell peppers pretty good. They're pretty good, and they should do well. Peppers does pretty well up here. Uh, Now I will eat spicy, but not much. Only when I'm sick or something like that will I eat something like that spicy. Them grandkids of mine, boy, I don't think there's a pepper made that they can't eat. My Lord, I told them, I said, there ain't nothing wrong with your stomachs.
Nah.
Can't be. And I said, there can't be.
Now my girls love those Takis, and they always got the spicy ones.
Yeah, Takis, yeah, Takis, what do you call them?
Yeah, they got
They
that.
Mm-hmm.
They got that one. It's like a spicy chili or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked me if I wanted to try a couple. I said sure. And I didn't think they were eating hot chips. I said, well, you got that for me because their mother wouldn't eat anything that was that hot.
Kitty, hello there, Butters. Oh, right here.
No, probably got. Oh, I got in there. Texas Pete. Texas Pete hot sauce. It's habanero. That opens you up.
Yeah, I had some extra pieces of rose, so I just went ahead and we just went in and got some pepper plants to fill them out with and see how they do. It's been a couple, 2 or 3 years, I think, since I tried to raise any. And but I don't know. I tell you, that garden looked pretty good. I didn't walk down there today, but yesterday, boy, it was sprouting up pretty good. Everything's good. Weeds and all looking good too.
Yeah.
The weeds are just sprouting up like crazy, like the rest of it is. Unfortunately, I just don't know. It'll probably be a couple of days before I'll be able to get in there. But anyway, I think we got about 3 minutes till, so I think that's plenty long enough. I'm gonna wish everybody a good, happy Memorial Day weekend. Have fun, be safe doing it, and appreciate everybody coming in to visit. And we had a pretty good time tonight. I think we had fun, and that's what it's all about. Y'all could be anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and I appreciate it. And y'all can catch Barry tomorrow night. I reckon he's going to have one tomorrow night. I reckon that's up to him. But appreciate you, Homestead, Janet, KP Heathern was in there earlier. Good Grinder, Shawnee, Shell was in there. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Janet Parter. And all that. All you good people will catch you tomorrow night. Y'all be safe. We'll catch you. Bye-bye.
Whatever you get into, don't name it after us.